kids, big kids, little kids, comic books and toys for all the girls and boys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Adam and McCunna here.
Hi.
And today we are going to draw
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. We've been away for a little while, but now we're back. So get out your pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you like to draw with, and let's have some fun.
Yep.
All right, everybody, we're back. We took a little break, but today we're going to draw Harry Potter. We're going to do a very loose, rough sketch just to get the composition of our figure that we want. And I'm going to start at the top of the page with the head. And I'm going to do, a little oval shape here, a messy oval shape. I'm drawing very lightly and very quickly. We're not going to spend a lot of time on the pencils. I'm going to add a couple little lines for the neck. Another curved shape for the bottom of the neck. And then I'm going to draw two kind of like triangle shapes. And this is going to be his collar. And then I'm going to draw another two little angular lines that come out like right there. And then it's going to, or go in rather, and then it's going to come out like that because he wears a tie. And then he's got a sweater over that. And that creates another like curved V shape right there. And then we're going to have his shoulders come out just a little bit. And then we're going to draw another curved V shape. And this is going to be his cloak. And then the cloak, we're going to draw two more lines that come like this. And then this is going to go wrap around the back side of his neck because they have hoods on their cloaks. I don't know if we see them much in their hoods. And I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger so I'm just trying to get the idea of where my hood and the cloak is. Then we're going to come out a little bit further underneath that hooded cloak area. And that's going to be the rest of his shoulders. And I'm going to draw a very loose shape for the cloak. It's going to kind of curve out at a flare out, a curved angle here. Again, I'm just drawing lightly and loosely, and I'm going to go over this in marker, and I will fix it up at that point. And then we're going to kind of draw like a curved shape that connects it, like that. And that's going to be his cloak. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up like this. And then back around, down. So we're going to see part of his body, and this is probably be right around where his sweater would end, his upper body, and then we'd have his legs. Good, you're moving quickly. I don't want you to overthink it. We're going to draw a line here. This is going to be like the crotch area, and then the legs are going to come down from there and just underneath the cape, or we will draw some feet. I'm just going to draw some quick oval shapes like so. And then this line here, eventually I'll be able to erase it just to give you an idea. And I tend to draw right through the cape so you can see where the legs would be. And this is the little older Harry Potter, so he's a little bit taller. And then I'm going to draw one arm holding a wand. So from that shoulder point, we're going to have the arm come up. The sleeve flares out kind of a little bit to make it longer. And then I'm going to draw a round shape for the hand. I'm going to kind of give an idea where the thumb is and the fingers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. And then the wand. Well, all at the end. And then I'm going to draw this hand kind of like, or this arm kind of coming out like here. And then I'm going to give him a fist. So another round shape. Kind of like that. Make his head a little bit bigger up here for me because his head was a little small. I'm going to draw 3 lines, 3 horizontal lines on his head. So we have 1 for the eyes, 2 for the nose, and then where the mouth goes. So now I'm just going to kind of loosely put where my eyes will be. Maybe put them apart, further apart, where the nose will be. And then the mouth. We'll give him a little smirk, and then we'll do the eyebrows above. And Harry is sometimes very serious, and he's not angry. He's always getting into some trouble, so he's I guess serious, right? He doesn't want to be, right? But he's kind of put in very serious situations. And then his glasses are big round glasses, and you could draw them as big as you want. I know there's a couple different styles that people use when they're drawing Harry. And then his ears go from his eyes to his nose. And then we have a full head of hair, and Harry's hair is very messy. So there's lots of, have a lot of fun with that, with the hair going in all different directions. And then he's got bangs that come down, like so. I think I'm ready to start inking. You're doing like stippling when you sketch. You could be a little looser, it's okay. Remember, this is, we can erase all of this. And there's 2 little circles here. And that attaches the cloak and cape. Okay, I'm gonna start inking. I'll wait for McKenna, who's very quiet right now. He's focusing hard on sketching. And we have some thin Sharpies, and then I may go back later and do thicker Sharpies. All right. First, okay. I just wanted to check the camera, make sure we're actually recording. We have a little bit of a new setup. I just got nervous that I didn't press record. Okay, so I'm going to start with the eyes. And we're going to make Harry pretty wide-eyed. And we're going to give him some almond-shaped eyes. So we're going to start out with 2 curves like that. And then a curve down and up. And we're going to give him his eyeballs inside. I'm going to leave a little white dot in the center for a reflection. Nice job. And then for his nose, I'm going to draw a little U-shaped like that. And then on either side, I'm going to draw his nostrils. And then if you want, you could draw a little line that comes up like that. Now for his smirk, I'm going to start where it's kind of like pointing down, and then it's going to curve up. Just gives him a little bit of personality. And then his bottom lip there, a little dimple there. All right, so now we're going to draw the lower part of his jaw and his chin. So we'll leave a little space, you know, where they don't go all the way up to the ear. And then it comes out and up. Nice. So now we're going to draw his ears, where we won't go all the way down. We'll leave some space. It'll come out just a little bit and then go into the side of his jaw right there. And we'll do that on the other side too. And then I'm going to draw the details in the ear, where we have a line that comes down like right there. And then I'm going to draw another line on the inside like that. All right. Now we're going to draw some of his hair, and it's going to start, see where the ear is right here. You know, we all have like these, the hair that comes around our ears, and it goes up. And then we're going to draw some zigzag shapes for his bangs. And we're going to have them going in different directions. It's, you know, Harry's supposed to have pretty messy hair. And then this is going to come down and connect there. And then we'll do the outer part of the hair, which comes from behind the ears. And we'll start with like some jagged edges like that. It'll come up. And we could add some more details to the hair later. And I'm kind of making up these little jagged areas here that come up and around, and have fun with it. Make it as messy as you like. Good job.
Thanks.
Now we're going to draw some circles for his glasses. I'm going to make mine pretty big, I guess. I want to make sure there's room for my eyebrows. My second circle's a little, got a little funky there. It's all right. And then you could draw the line that goes to the ears, the glasses. And then I want to add my eyebrows, which kind of cut into the glasses. I'm giving him some serious eyebrows there. And if you want, you could, I'm trying to fix up my circle for this glass, and for his glasses here, and I actually made it too thick, I think, but let's see if I could at least make them look somewhat similar. That'll do. I actually liked it better before I messed with it, but
Now I made my eyebrows too thick.
so they went into your eyes. It's okay. It looks good. The trick is with the eyes, when you draw the first almond shapes, you want to make sure that you don't make your eyeballs too big, right? Because like right here, it kind of all blended in together, right?
Mm-hmm.
It bled into each other, but that's okay. It still looks good. So now we're going to draw the neck. And we're going to draw these two curve shapes that come down. And I'm going to do one angle here, one angle there. Now the collar, a lot of times it'll just go straight down, but we're actually going to come from behind the neck, because remember the collars wrap around, right? So a little space there. And then for the tie, two angles that go inward, and then they come out. I'm gonna add just like a little detail there. Then he has a sweater that comes from underneath the underneath the collars, and then goes up like that. And then the hood comes down, same thing. I'm going to put a little line here and a little line there, because these are wrapping around as well. And then again, same type shape, but just a little wider. And then it wraps around Harry's neck like that, around the back. And then we're going to do a line here and a line here, and that's like his sweater and his shoulders. And then we can do some stripes in the tie. And I believe the tie is like a red and yellow, red and gold. We have two circles for the cloak. These are like where the strap will go to hold the cloak like that. I'm going to add a little bit of shadow underneath his jaw, underneath where his neck is, just so we know that it's sticking out. And then if you want, or this is what I'm going to do, we might as well do it now while we're at the hair, is his hair is brown, black? It's black in the movie, but I see a lot of people coloring it brown and when they do
I don't know what to check.
different illustrations. But I'm going to add some more zigzag shapes, a little bit different. And this will be the part that I'm going to color in black.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I may color it all by.
So, and then I'm going to take a thicker Sharpie, come in, and I'm going to color that in. What were you going to do?
Maybe it's like a dark brown or something.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm going to do this is because now I'm going to color the part that's left white. Later on, once I erase all my pencil marks, I'm going to color that all in a brownish color. Yeah, I guess his hair was brown in the movie too.
I think
Like a very dark brown, I think.
Yeah, like the darkest brown.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to add this these shadows in. Because then what I could do with my thinner marker is I could come in and I could do some really thin hairlines and make it look even more like hair or messier. So there we go. All right, so now we're gonna start up here and we're gonna bring this shape down, but don't connect them when this time around. We don't want the two parts of the cloak to connect. I just added some shadow under here too. I added a little shadow under here. I just kind of whispered that to myself. It's hard to tell what everybody can hear and what they can't. All right, so now the cloak is going to go like that. Curve shape there, and a curve shape there. And then we're going to bring this line up, but not all the way, just to where the arm is, right there. All right, and then we're gonna, right about halfway is where Harry's body we'll see part of his sweater, and we'll give him a belt. Put a little curve shape in there. And then because he's wearing a sweater, you could draw some little lines like that for details. I'm gonna do the same up here just to give it some texture like a sweater. And we want to make sure we leave a space from the belt to where his legs connect. Okay, so let's go like right here and leave a little space. A lot of times we just go to a point and we don't give any space. Now the leg will start out a little thicker, then curve down like that. I'm seeing a little bit more leg on this side, and then the pants come down like so. In the picture that I was just looking at, Harry was actually wearing sneakers. So we're gonna draw like a curve shape here and a curve shape there. That would be like the tongue of the sneakers. And then And the sneakers kind of like curve down. And then the bottom curves up and around like that. And I'm just kind of giving the tongue of the sneakers some shape. I don't want to move too fast for you. That's fine. You could fix that probably by like just bringing this like that, and then we could fix that later. So then the sneakers have a little bit of a sole to them, so there's going to be a line there and another line here, and then another curve shape here that kind of loops down and around. And actually you can make that like, that's how, like, we'll just imagine that that's like your shape right there, like it curves down. And then we're gonna do the laces, which are going to kind of be some zigzag lines, kind of like that. And then I'm going to draw some loops for the laces as well. Good. Nice. All right. So now we're going to do the shoulders. And the shoulders are going to come out just a little bit underneath the hood at a downward angle right here and here. And then it's going to come at another angle down right there. And if you want, you could add different wrinkles depending on how detailed you want it to be. And then we're going to go up. Add like a little wrinkle right there. Good. And then I see you did it already. You have like the curve shape. In my original sketch, I didn't do that. So I'm going to curve this just like you have it there. So we could see inside of his cloak there. And then it's going to come down. And then this is where the elbow would be. I'm going to draw a little bit of a wrinkle there. Then I'm going to extend this line up just a little bit more. I'm going to add a couple wrinkles underneath the arm there. And you could add like a couple wrinkles here where the arm is bending if you want. Now the hand will go up, and then this is the thumb that's overlapping. And then there's another part of the thumb that would come underneath like that. And then another curve here. And then you'd want to give him a little thumbnail right there. And then his fingers are just basically like simple sideways U shapes. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And they kind of like curve down and around and under each other. And then you have the wand, which the bottom part doesn't go down too far, and it's kind of has a ball at the end, and then it comes up behind here. And then we would kind of want to keep it in a line, and then it comes up like so. And then we have the other part of the hand that would go behind the wand and then into the cloak. Then I'm going to add some shadow under here for the inside of the cloak. You could draw some lines for where the fingers bend, like right here and right there, because the fingers are actually bending at the knuckle right there. Whoop. All right, now the other arm is going to come out and then down. And then this is about where the elbow would be. And then it's going to flare out so it's a little wider where the hand is. I'm going to give him a fist, so I'm going to have the hand, this part of the thumb come out, and then like that. And you actually have a good sketch of it right there, which you did. And then the first finger comes out a little bit further, and there's that knuckle, and then another knuckle, and another, and it's going to come out like that. Draw a little line there for where the fingers are overlapping. I will extend this line up just a little bit more and draw a couple wrinkles right there. Now the cape is also black. So there's different ways that you could handle the shadows. I'm just gonna kind of like give myself a loose sketch here where I want to color in my cape to kind of like insinuate wrinkles. Let's see.
I think you made your wand too straight.
You think I made it too straight?
Yeah, it's just always kind of like crinkly.
Oh, is it? Okay. There you go. That's a good detail to know. So I'm going to make sure to leave some space on my cloak. I don't want to color it all in black. I'm just going to draw some different lines here. Underneath. So let's see how that looks. So I'm not following them exactly, even my sketch here.
Can I color it?
Yes, you can start coloring. You have a thing of crayons right next to you. Are you going to color in your black with your crayons?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think that's a good idea too. Probably the easiest. I'm probably making it a little bit more complicated then. I should.
So this cloak is black?
Yeah, except for the inner part of the cloak. Oh, so here's what I want to show you. So like there and here, like this inner part here is red, and then there's another part that kind of like loops there, like the inner part is red, and then the rest of it's black, and then inside here is red. And oh, and one more thing that we want to do is because the cloak just doesn't come in the front, it actually loops around the back because it's behind him as well.
Oh, yeah.
And that part is red. So the inside of the cloak is red. And then the outside is black. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Thanks.
I think so.
Not a bad first drawing considering we've had like almost over a 2-week break. But we haven't done any videos. We apologize. We've been very busy with school and work and just everything else that life throws at you.
Oh, I forgot to erase my things.
Oh yeah, erase your lines. Here's an eraser for you. Thank you everybody for watching this new video. We hope you're enjoying it. Make sure to subscribe and click the like button, which is extremely important. It helps so we can, so more people, there's an algorithm that YouTube uses, and basically like when people interact with videos, clicking the like button, leaving comments, or sharing, then more people, it will appear in, in searches more often, so more people can see it, and not just the people that we connect with directly that already know us, but new people. So we want to get more subscribers, and share the videos with as many people as possible. So when McConaughey was little, I read Harry Potter to him, and we watched the movies as we finished books. That way nothing would be spoiled. And now he is reading all the books by himself. And what book are you on now?
5.
5. So I'm just going to quickly color in all these shadows here. We're going to try to get back on a regular schedule of releasing these at least twice a week. We'll see how it goes. If you want to support the page, the best way to do that is become a patron on Patreon. The link will be in the description. And you can also support by buying the merchandise that we have for sale, like our book, Punk Taco. If you don't have a copy, we also have t-shirts on Amazon for Punk Taco, sweatshirts. All those links are below. That helps us get things like new Sharpies.
Oh boy.
And new crayons. Make sure we have plenty of paper.
Wait, is this part of his pants, or is that his leg?
Where? This right here?
Yeah.
That's part of his pants. Or it should be, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we really have a brown that's dark enough.
Check that one. There is a brown that's darker, but our crayons have been getting mixed up a little. So you could also mix colors to make it a little darker. It doesn't have to be super accurate. This isn't a Drew Struzan painting.
Unfortunately.
That'd be nice though, huh?
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, Drew Struzan is the poster artist who painted the Harry Potter movie posters, and he does some beautiful renderings, realistic paintings of the characters. He's also done, Star Wars posters, and Indiana Jones, and all kinds of movie posters. He's retired now, but still super amazing. One of my favorites as a kid growing up, and even to this day. If you want, you can always speed up these videos if you want to just see the end result. If you're tired of hearing us talk, that's fine. But we want to we keep the videos a little bit longer because we want to show you the process.
So which part is red?
So the back part of the inside of the cape,
Yeah.
there, and then so there'd be like a line here. You may want to draw like another line kind of goes like that, and then like that, and then it goes around. It's basically like the inside of the cloak. So yeah, so we keep the videos a little bit longer. I know a lot of that may turn off some people, but the reason why we do that is because we don't want to, we don't want you to think that, you know, making art is like some quick process that, you know, is mindless. There's thought that goes into it. Mistakes happen. That's okay. Make all the mistakes that you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. I make mistakes all the time. McCunna might feel like he makes mistakes. That's okay. Even now while I'm adding these shadows in, I'm like, why did I do that? But it's all a learning process. We're also doing it, you know, we're trying to do it as quick as possible for you, but thus the mistakes on our part, or on my part.
Which one's the real red?
The real red is more, I think this one.
Really?
I think so. I know it's hard to tell with crayons sometimes. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I'm just adding some feathering lines to fill out my, darken up my cloak cape thing here. I tend to do a lot of little lines, get obsessed over them, but it's fun for me.
Why is this part's red? I don't remember it being red.
Which part?
Like this part?
No, just in here.
Oh.
Just in there, the cape, the back part of the cape. So
yeah, exactly. I don't remember that part being red.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, really?
Yep. The inside of their cloaks are red. At least that's the picture I just looked at, was that's what they had.
That looks kind of weird. Does he have dark blue pants or what's color of the pants?
Yeah, I think the pants are like jeans or like dark. Yeah, they're a darker blue, grayish color. A little shadow here. And then the sweater is gray, and the tie is red and gold. All right, there's my Harry Potter. I'm gonna erase my pencil marks. I think I'm going to start giving some of these away to some of our patrons that watch or pledge to our Patreon account. So since we have a stack of these, I just want everyone to be able to enjoy them, and we have so many. Just adding some wrinkles to the pants here. All right, where'd you put that real red here?
None. Wait, which part is the sweater? And the sweater's gray?
Yeah, so if you find me a gray, I'll show you where I'll color it. Like a bluish gray, but whatever we have, fine. Yeah, this is fine. So the sweater would be like here, and don't go all the way up because that's part of the hood. That's obviously here.
Oh, no.
And then this part is red. And red. And then the tie, I think it's red with gold stripes. And there we go.
Try that?
Sure.
I don't know. The red thing behind here looks weird.
Ah, it is red.
What color is his belt?
Oh, you can make that any color you want.
Oh.
I'd imagine it's brown or black, but I'm gonna make mine brown, I think. And I think I'm gonna make the shoes blue, even though they're probably black. No, maybe I'll make them black because my pants come down here. All right. Harry has pale skin, so although this isn't really.
Yeah, it's more like a yellow.
Yeah. I'll start out with this color and then I'll add some extra. Since I already did this. Yeah, this is a little yellowish. Oh, here we go.
Are these gold?
No, they just look like the same color as the cape, really. At least in the drawing that or the photo I saw. But if you want to do them gold, you can. I'm gonna add a little color in his cheeks here, just a little bit. A little red on his nose. A little red in the knuckles, because that's where the blood usually flows. All right. This is the brown you used for the hair?
Oh, well, I kind of just did it in both.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good color.
And I'm just going to color the Cloak all black.
Good idea. I'm going to use a darker blue for mine. You might hear Kaola in the background singing the Star Wars song. I'm going to use this little light blue for the inside of the glasses just to give it like that reflection look.
I think I made my shoes too small.
That's okay. I think yours came out great. I think this was definitely a successful drawing and it was fun. I think this is the first time I've ever drawn Harry Potter, so I'm happy with it. What's this color? It's hard to tell.
Is this just white? Like by the tie?
Yes. Yeah. The shirt itself is white. So even though the cloak is black, I'm using this blue to give it like the highlights. I'll probably add some black to it as well. So which one is your favorite book?
The second one.
The second one. Which one is that again?
Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've read them to you and seen the movies. I I know the books and the movies become very different from each other. At some point, they like, there's a lot of differences, or a lot of things missing, rather. But I like both the books and the movies.
Yeah. Oh, hey, the Harry Potter movie franchise is the third highest money making movie franchise.
That's pretty good. I colored these shoes this blue color, but I probably should have colored them brown. I don't know.
I think I'm going to do them black or brown, or dark brown.
Yeah. Probably should have done them the brown. I think that would have looked nicer. We'll do the wand brown. Add a little red for the inside of the sleeve. Whoop, I just colored out of the lines. What am I, 3? I'm kidding. We all color out of the lines. Black, you're using the black. I'll wait for you. And in the meantime, I will add some Harry Potter magic here, coming from the wand. So, just for fun. I thought maybe I'd add his Patronus.
That'd be hard.
But I think this video is long enough as it is. So I don't want to get too crazy with it.
That'd be too big to fit on the page.
Yeah, because it's what, deer or an elk? An antelope or some type of deer-like.
Yeah.
I remember it has big horns and...
I forget what he calls it.
One of those cute woodland creatures. All right. Where's the black? I add a little black into my...
Done.
Good job. You happy with it?
Yeah.
We'd love to see all of your drawings, so please tag us if you post it online and share with us so we can see what you come up with. It doesn't have to look exactly like ours, obviously. Add a little black here. Did you want this back?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh boy.
All right. Yeah, yours looks more traditional. Mine looks a little bit more colorful.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna add a little black into this gray here for some shadow. Okay, everybody, one quick thing that we actually forgot to add in our line drawing is the scar on Harry's forehead.
Yep.
So we're going to do that real quick, and we have our markers. It'll only take a second. So it's basically 3 lines. So we're going to do one line that goes up, and then it comes down, and then it goes up again. And it's covered by the hair, so there you go. Now he has a scar. Now he's definitely Harry Potter. So thank you everybody for watching this video. We appreciate the support. Make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, become a patron on Patreon or buy a copy of Punk Taco. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day. Peace, love, and art.
Have a nice day.